Welcome back. Now, as of recording this, I do believe, no one's called me out on my joke. It's like, you guys are catching on to how I do jokes these days. It's like, oh my. It's like, no one's called me out on the jeweled ring, saying like, no. Of course it's not that good. It's for the quest. It's like, yeah, that's the joke. You seem to have all caught on. It's like, well, you are progressing. It means I have to get more sneaky with my jokes. We'll see. Anyway, let's go speak to the NPCs. In here, there's quite a few. Let's start over here with Liberl. This was the first time I had ever ridden on an airliner. And to think that something like this would happen. Oh dear, that's not good for him, is it? Oh, I'll finally be able to get home to Zeiss. Prometheus, well, you flew too close to the sun, didn't you? Ha ha ha! That one, clearly, come on, that should be obvious that one was a joke, surely? Surely? Oh, have we been saved? I must be dreaming or something. Because it's Icarus, in case you want. Anyway. Are you guys brazers? Are you going to arrest the nice guards? The nice guards? Aw, at least they treat them right then. Thank you. More than myself, I'm glad to know Atget's been saved. Atget. Oh, I don't know what's going on with my store right now. Not much. Thanks for coming to our rescue, Braces. Now I'll finally be able to return home. Those sky bandits stripped off everything I bought at the Bose market. Make sure to get my stuff back, Braces. Dear. I like this guy's jacket, though. Now I'll finally be able to get back to my travels. Being stuck here has put a real kink in my plans. All things considered, I'm surprised that you were able to find and get in this place. Being a bracer must be a tough occupation, huh? I like that he's got a little cane. Man, I thought this was the end for us for sure. There was something just not right about the look in that Sky Bandit boss's eyes. Oh, in his eyes, eh? The curse? No, it'd be our Ouroboros. Thank you for saving us. All of the passengers are safe and sound. No one's sick or injured either. Just gotta keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for people who hold one of their eyes, because that seems to be a pattern in this game. So it's like, Right, in this game, in the series. I'm pretty sure the Sky Bandit leaders are somewhere on the lowest level of this place. Be careful, all of you. After the way they ripped out Belinda's engine, I kept it in such good repair all this time. I'll never forgive them for that. Oh my. Engineer through and through. Or a mechanic, one of the two. I'm glad that was safe. But what happened to the Linda? We were blindfolded, so we never exactly saw what happened. Yeah, we saw what happened to it. The plant died. I knew you'd come to save us. Thank you all. I do hope my plant is okay. Oh, I've got bad news for you, mate Parker. Your plant's dead, mate. Your plant's dead. Just want to check if I can speak to any of these. Woo, baby? Nope. Okay, so we were heading down here once we checked everywhere else. We got the 2 items we needed for the quests. Well, I say quest. One of them isn't a quest yet, is it? I have been informed that it essentially is one. There's a rock wall at the end of this passage. Is this a dead end? No, it looks like there's something here. Should I try pushing on it? Leave it alone. I'll go back the other way first. A familiar voice can be heard. Is this? Yeah, it looks like the Sky Bandit boss room. Not yet. Oh, I might make a save. Because it's that case of like, I don't know which is the right way. And I don't want to go the wrong way, essentially. The treasure chest is... Well, I do want to go the wrong way. The treasure chest is offended that you have returned. Was the first time not good enough for you? Oh my. Alright, so let me make a save right before this wall. Because this could be the right way, and that could be the wrong way, even though we've got to go that way. I just want to be sure. There's a rock wall at the end of this passage. Is this a dead end? Da, 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 da. Push on the rock wall. Oh, it's the way out! Yay! We did it. This was a secret door? That's quite a neat trick. I would expect anything less from a secret fort. This looks like it's a corner of the Liberl Valley. Sheriff, should we have the hostages escape first? No, we need to take care of the Sky Bandit boss first. If we're attacked while attempting to escape, there's no way we'll be able to protect that many people. Oh, that's true. Well, then how about we get back in there and have a face-to-face chat with the gentleman running this fine operation. I want to see if we can actually go this way, because there's bound to be stuff I haven't seen here. Oh no, alright. They've taken everything from me, everything. Guess we did just reach the end. Did I know? Oh, did I notice, like people who've been following along, did I notice this the first time I was here? I can't remember. It's a vague memory I do not have. Alright, so before we go in there, let's open. Go with letter. And little cha. Yes, we're good now. Alright then, so let's get going. Only your voice can be heard. Is this? Yep, it looks like the Sky Bandit boss's room. Eavesdrop and then raid the room. Let's look at his eyes. They do seem a bit odd, don't they? So the Queen's gonna pay out the ransom, is she? Now we can finally say goodbye to this meager living. Don't get careless, bro. We haven't got the money in hand yet. Yeah, we'll need to decide on a plan of how to let the hostages go. Let the hostages go? Now, hold on a minute. Why do we have to bother with that? But once we get our mirror, we'll just kill them all and be done with it. No need to leave them alive. Don? You're joking, right? They know exactly what we look like, remember? Even if we left Liberl for good, we could still be tracked, right? But there are old people and kids among them. Do you really intend to kill them all? I swear, no matter how old you get, you never grow up. This isn't playtime, get it? But I'm sorry to say this, bro, but I'm against killing the hostages, too. Hades will never forgive us if we do that. And I want to get our home back with mirrors stained in blood of innocent people. Kyle, since when did you become the boss around here? Huh? Oh god, his face there. Look at that. Crazy. I think it's about time you learned your place. Jesus! Ugh. Kyle! Who cares about our old home? I do. This is a lovely place. With this kind of mirror coming in, what could you possibly want with our old, worthless land? Now, I'm gonna just say, mate, it's gonna increase in value very, very soon. Like, there's gonna be this sort of famous school, have a branch built there, I'm just saying. We're gonna blow all this cash somewhere near the southern resort and enjoy the good life for a while. What did you say? And once we run out of mirror, we'll just hijack another airship. This is gonna be the future of the Kabua Sky Bandits. Don, what's happened to you? Your laugh is crazy. What in Adios's name happened to you? Sorry to interrupt, but could you have your little family feud later? You again? Jesus, why are you here? How can you say something so heartless? Especially after you gave us a lift here in your own airship. Impossible. What are you talking about? It can't be. You had your airship sitting in front of the Amber Tower, right? We just slipped in when you weren't looking and hid in the cargo hold. In other words, we stole a ride from a bandit. Take that. For a dimwit, you really outdone yourself this time. Who are you calling a dimwit? You two-faced tomboy. What'd you just call me? You bimbo, airhead brute. You just try to say that again. Alright, enough of the bickering between you two. We've liberated the hostages and defeated the other members of your group. So it looks like all that's left is you three. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. It would be best not to resist. Man. Crap. Kyle, Josette, what is the meaning of this? Sorry, bro. Sorry, Don. That's okay. I'll forgive you just this once. Once I kill them, that'll be that. What? What a bunch of fools you are. To think, with that pitiful number of people, that you could ever defeat or ever capture Don Kapua. Oh, he's got a gun. Ah! Look at how effortlessly he handles that orbital cannon. Kyle, Gisette, it's time to hunt some game. And I like my sport bloody. Alright then.
Take that!
Right, let's see what we got here then. So we got Kyle, number 2 man of the Kapua household. His smoke bombs are blinding and he's quite agile. Josette, the lone female member of the Kapua household. Supports her companions with special art. And the Don. Well, Don. Head of the Kapua household. Never hesitates to fire his massive cannon. Okay, so these guys have much less health than Don. So let's get these two out of the way first. So, alright, you're probably the easiest from what I can see, because you're vulnerable to quite a bit there. So, let's see about what are you not vulnerable to? I mean, you can just target you with some. No, that's not the right thing. Would diamond dust target you? Yeah, everything but earth seems to be good against you. Yeah, I'd like to get my speed up and stuff like that, but it's just a case of. Is there a good way to get a... I was hoping I could get both of them. I hit her as well, but no. Okay, so let's go with airstrike on you. And again, airstrike. Lovely HP heal there. I mean, it's got to be Shadow Spear, really, isn't it, out of this? I'll try and confuse you. Give it a go. And we'll go with Fireball on you. Looks like he might die. Get that confused. What? Yes! I'm gonna do this on Josette. Just waiting to see how much damage. Really just zoom in on her cleavage. Have I not noticed that before? Alright, so put that there. See if it does kill you.
That's it for me.
Good. Get him dead, it'd be lovely. So then we're straight down to the Don, which I keep calling him the Don. I think you know why, it's because it's the Don. Okay. Wow, you did a lot, didn't you? Right, so let's see here. You're not vulnerable to anything, really. He's confused, so... what could we do? Try the feint. Try the freeze with the diamond dust. Just trying to go with the other stuff. Let's go with the clock up in places. This is just wandering around. Clock up on everyone we can. Yo. Okay, so let's go with Shadow Spear. The KO is a possibility. We'll see though. I'm gonna try for the Petrify. Maybe best to try and get confused on him again. I don't think he's doing any arts, is he, so... Let's go with airstrike then. Need to heal, really. On yourself. Let's just continue with that. See if we get the freeze. Let's go with Lecter. It only seems to be confused this works so far, so sort of like, let's go with that again then. Let's try for it. It seems to be working, doesn't it? So if we hold him in that, we should be alright. Yeah, seems to be going well, doesn't it? Alright, so let's just confuse. Yeah, yes, we'll spam him with confuse if we have to. It might kill him this time, but we've got a way to hold him off. Yes, Brand. Yeah, I think that went well. These guys are tough. So this is the strength of a bracer, huh? Crap, how can I lose to this girl? And that's how it's done. Have you learned your lesson yet? Now that this has been settled, I'm going to ask you to surrender nicely. Any more trouble out of you and... well, you know what will happen, right? Sherazade stroked her whip and smiled at Josette. No, anything but that. Why me? Why do I have to go down like this? What's going on? His eyes are back to normal. I hurt all over. And where did I get an orbital cannon? What the heck? Bro? Don? Oh, Josette, are you back from running already? If you're back this quickly, then I guess things didn't work out, huh? Eh? Don't try and cover it up. If you've had enough, then how about leaving the breadwinning to us men? You probably won't be able to earn a whole lot, but be patient. Done? What are you talking about? Did you hit your head, bro? Josette came back from Ronan like forever ago. I went to pick her up right after we attacked the airliner. What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy talk? You'd never do something like that. What is this guy talking about? Ouroboros did something to him, obviously. Don't think he's trying to cover his butt. I think he really doesn't know. Come to think of it, who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're not. We're with the Bracer Guild. Huh? What are a bunch of bracers doing up here? Guy's completely lost his marbles. No, I think he's regained them. What an interesting turn of events. Yeah, I'm more thinking about it. Adam's very much like Olivier, isn't it? Yes. Whether you've forgotten or not, you're still under arrest. You're charged with hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, demanding a ransom, and other such offences. Hijacking an airliner? Hostage-taking? And demanding a ransom? Kyle, tell me this is some kind of joke. Don. I think that's my line. But thanks to you, bro, we got a chance to escape. Ah! Oh, hell, not again. Hey, Kyle. We'll talk about this later. Let's just focus on getting out of here. I'm never going to get the smell of this out of my hair. Let's hurry and get out of this room. Which way did they go? They went up there. They're going to try and escape in their airship. After trekking them this far, we can't let them get away. We've got to catch them. Right. Understood. It's gonna say, where is he? I made it out alive. Oh, what a tragedy this has become. My delicate nasal cavity. Hey, Oliver. You better hurry or we're going to leave you behind. Wait for me. Alright then. So let's go back. Oh, they cleared out properly, didn't they? Like, you guys are alright, yes? Sky bandits didn't happen to run in here, did they? Captain Durant? No, but I did happen to hear a bunch of loud voices and footsteps coming from outside. Sounds to me like they might have rushed up the stairs. Still, they're going to try and escape in the airship. Right, got to hurry after them. Please forgive us, Captain, but we'll need you to sit tight a bit longer. No worries. You kids just be careful out there. So it's like this guy bandits took off upstairs. Smells like it. Be careful, seems. Your Grace is ready something else. Huh, can't believe you're launching an attack on the Sky Bandits hideout with just a handful of you. So let's get off the stairs. Sky Bandit head honcho was one scary dude. I just feel sorry for the men under his control. Some of the braces were rather kind. It was like they were being forced into doing this. What was that? Something about this whole situation makes me feel kind of sorry for them. I'd think that something like this would happen. There's still some Sky Bandits outside, aren't there? Got to protect the passengers at all cost. I'm just wondering how much of you have updated. Those punks set foot in here, and I'm going to give them a good beating. With my revenge for the Linden, no one gets away with that. Yeah, they're definitely updated, aren't they? I really want to contact the Orbital Ship Corporation and let them know we've been saved. You braces are ready something else. Oh, we spoke to you, haven't we? I think. There are still Sky Bandits out there, aren't there? Please hurry and take care of them. I had been away to give a lecture at the Royal Academy. But who would have thought this would happen on the way back? I had planned to visit the old friend in Roland when I got caught up in the middle of all this. Don't pick on the nice gods too much, okay? Sky Bandits were very nice to Little, even gave her sweets. Might not be such a bad bunch. Yeah, it's like they'd got in over their heads because of Don being corrupted or brainwashed or something by, Ouroboros. I'm sure Katrina's worried sick. I'm sure the whole family's worried about me. Got the Sky Bandits cornered. I'm sorry, I can't be of any help, but I'm rooting for you all. Good luck. I'm just glad everyone's safe. I had scheduled several business meetings and purchases, but they're all down the tubes now that I'm stuck here. I'll have to make a number of apologies once I get back to Bose. I mean, I think they'd understand, to be honest. Be like, oh yeah, I was kind of, like, captured and was a hostage, and, you know, under circumstances, do you think we could rearrange our meeting? Hold it right there, you're not getting past us. You guys are back for more after that, after taking a righteous beating like that? Now, that's what I call tough. If you don't want to move, then we'll just going to force our way through. Very well. Okay, so let's go Ariel. Let's go with Hellgate. Go there. That's a good choice, as long as they stay still. Let's go with Diamond Dust. And another Diamond Dust. Oh, I'm very happy with that. 99. Oh dear, you guys. Let's make our way through. Just wondering what was the best way to attack it by getting around it. Which was the way back up? It's up here, wasn't it? Don't think you're going up any further. Take the hostages and go. So you're back for more, huh? When will you learn? What are you trying to do? Buy time for your leaders to escape? They've done a lot for us over the years. Now it's time to return the favor. Same again. Alright, so assuming they're going to move, aren't we? So let's put that there. Oh, you didn't move in the right direction. Should be good enough though. Yes. Ow. I tried. Oh, careful. Oh, god damn it. Oh no! It's not what I wanted to happen. Where am I? Crap, it looks like we've got company. I wanted to heal before this. Don't think you're going to walk out of here the same way you came in. All we need to do is buy some time for Don, Carl, and Gisette to escape. Trying to shield your masters to the bitter end, huh? Oh, it's a ridiculous thing to do. Your spirit is admirable. And I wonder if beating them into the ground might be a way to honor their sacrifice. Let's take them down. Let's get her back up. Okay, so we need to do this one a bit different, because obviously this did not go how I wanted, so... Thinking... doing that. That. One's down. Right, so Latia. Yeah, it's best over there then. Good. Okay, it's all good so far. We might lose someone if I get the wrong people attacked, but we should be okay. Oh, I was hoping it was in range for that one. How much health? 67. Yeah, you're dead.
Are we done already?
Okay, so let's make sure we heal up here. Augment. How did I get to equip? I don't know. It's good enough. Need to get our EP up at some point, but I feel like we're okay-ish. At the moment. There we go, that's the stairs I was after. Huh? What's this? How'd the army find out about this place? That liar. Things weren't supposed to go down like this. Hey, get your dirty mitts off of me. Hey, what's going on here? Oh dear. So those are the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits. I'm surprised there's such a young woman too. How about you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures? What are the chances of getting another scoop like this? Now how about it, Niall? Is this enough to help you write a decent article? Is Colonel Richard the informant for the Sky Bandits? Just that thought of like, hey. You bet it is. I'm really grateful that you took us along. Oh, and would you mind if we took a picture of you while we're at it? What do you think, General Morgan? Do as you like. This plan was successful thanks to your genius. In all honesty, this is truly something to boast about. It's like I had my suspicions of the army, etc., didn't I? But like this General Morgan, it's like... because of like his sort of attitude towards the braces, but it's like, maybe I'm looking at it slightly wrong. Maybe I'm on the right lines with that. But it's someone else. Someone else higher up, etc. A certain Colonel Richard. No, this is just the result of the accuracy of the Intelligence Division's analysis. And thanks to the cooperation of those of you standing over there. What? What are you guys, I mean, how the heck? What's going on exactly? It's your kids again. Hey look, it's Estelle and Joshua. The braces? Why are you here? Just for the record, I'll tell you. We infiltrated this place one step ahead of you. Again. And the entire hideout has been subdued. We chased the fleeing Sky Bandit leaders up this way. But I never would have guessed that the Royal Army's patrol ships would be waiting. Once again, you've overstepped your bounds. With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strike saw this level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognize their achievements? Do as you wish. I'll leave the rest up to your discretion. I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get out of these Sky Bandits. Very well, General. That old man's as stubborn as ever. He's not a bad person, he just lacks a little flexibility. Alright, Garrus. That aside, where are the other Sky Bandits and the hostages? The other lackey should be just lying all over the place unconscious. And as for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they were imprisoned in. I see. You have done this nation a great service. Please leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Amelthea. Yes, Colonel. Yeah, I've got my eye on him at the moment. I've not got much to go on other than just that there has to be an informant. There has to be someone. We know that. And we've not really seen anyone else who it could be who's of importance, other than like a random grunt, essentially. So it's sort of like, he's my prime suspect at the moment, and I've not really got... I'm going to keep an eye on him because it's like I want to see if there's any inkling, any little hints towards that in future. So just keep an eye on it. Wait for me, Colonel. I'd really like to interview you kids, but this time the Colonel is top priority. But if we have another opportunity, I'd appreciate doing one with you, too. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. I think for me is that I sort of need a motive for him. My, you had your whole shining moment uprooted and stolen just like that. You got that right. Don't let it bother you, Estelle. Abrace's role has always been that of the unsung hero. So there's no real reason for us to stand out. That sounds about right, yeah. Dad always made a point of staying in the background too. Really? I never noticed, because he was in the background. Yeah, where is Dad? I guess that's one problem we've still got to figure out. Well, we know from the future that he was being kept busy in Erebonian at one point, so... Where is Dad now? What is he doing? Why hasn't he tried to contact us? Looks like there's nothing else left for us to do here. In the meantime, let's get back to Bose and report what happened with the incident. We'll try and figure out what to do about your dad after that. I really appreciate all your hard work. It appears that my impression about you was right. I knew that you would come through and bring closure to this incident. Yeah, but the army took off with all the glory. So I don't know if we could exactly say that we solved the case. No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I don't know if the army's raid would have been so successful. Backed into a corner as they were, the Sky Bandits may very well have harmed the hostages. Agreed, everything worked out because you infiltrated their hideout and took them out ahead of time. You should be proud of what you've done. You really think so? It's true that the hostages were freed and the Sky Bandits arrested. It's a bit vexing to know that there are still some unanswered questions left. The man who appeared at the Valeria Lakeshore and the mystifying attitude of the leader of the Sky Bandits. We should consider that. There's a lot behind this incident that we don't know about. It's like, no one's mentioning the fact there seemed to be an informant either. Strange. And I guess we'll have to leave that part up to the Royal Army to figure out. It's like they've forgotten. I'm just wondering if that's part of the design of the story. It's like, it's only going to mention it once and then not again for a while, that sort of thing. While the culprit's being detained by them, there's really not much left we can do. Anyway, we should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the arrest of the Sky Bandits, things are returning to normal here in town. And as a token of my thanks, I've had a bit of a bonus to your reward. Is it a quartz? Really? You okay with that? Of course I am. I'd like to thank you too, Olivier. I just hope that my work was worth the price of that grand Chardonnay. Yes, in fact, there was change to spare. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and if anything else comes up, I'd greatly appreciate your help again. Good day. Wow, nice that someone appreciates us. I'm sure that if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused more confusion. It's probably only natural that the mayor is as happy as she is. Now I'm starting to feel all giddy inside. I don't think a bracer could be any more happy than knowing her work helped out a bunch of other people. If you say so. But I think it's safe to say, though, you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time. You think so? At any rate, please accept your assessments and pay for clearing up the incident. Here's the pay the mayor was talking about. It's a very, very nice sum. And this is from me. Recommendation! Is this a recommendation from the Bose branch? Is it alright to give us it so soon? Of course! It would be downright rude of me not to recommend you after resolving such a big incident. Please accept it. Thank you, Lugren. We'll work hard so that we don't bring any embarrassment on this recommendation. Great work, you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased if he heard the news. Sure. You're probably right. Wonder what on earth Cassius could be doing right now. Not contacting the guild is one thing, but not contacting his family is a completely different matter. Yeah, it's definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airliner in Bose, I wonder where he could have gone. Probably north. Excuse me, please. Aren't you the receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter? You see, we've recovered some of the cargo stolen by the Sky Bandits. Among them, some pieces were a number of parcels addressed to the Bracer Guild. So I'm here to deliver one of them today. I appreciate you doing that. But wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch when the airliner left Bose to begin with? It's actually addressed to the Roland branch. But aren't Cassius Bright's family members here? What? That's us, but... Oh, perfect. We contacted the Roland branch and they said you had come here. Here you are. This is the parcel. Estelle was given both the letter and parcel. This letter, yep, it's in Dad's handwriting. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Roland branch. It seems as if he just scribbled it out before he got off the airliner. Guess Dad did intend on getting in contact with us after all. Oh. Well, that's good to hear. So the parcel is from your dad too? This one looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. That's odd. Yeah, the sender hasn't written their name anywhere. Okay, my business here is done, so I'll be on my way. So I'm getting out of here, jeez. Oh, and one other thing. Good job in helping arrest those Sky Bandits. You Bracers sure do excellent work. Not to think that a clue about your father would be mixed in with the airliner's cargo. Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read his letter if you'd like. Thanks, Lugren. Well then, let's have a look at the contents, shall we? Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here? It's just plain and simple curiosity, that's all. Why did your father disembark the airliner prior to its departure? Were I forced to wait around for an answer, the question would stick in my mind, so I'd never be able to sleep at night. You tell me this because... Oh, how heartless and cruel can you be to a companion who has traveled alongside you? And just who is it you have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Sky Bandits' hideout, I wonder? Alright, already. You can be a rather obnoxious fellow. I hope you know. I guess we don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the content, I may ask you to leave, okay? Of course, I understand. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Estelle started by cutting the letter seal. Dear Estelle and Joshua. I'm sure you're probably finished with the jobs I left for you, right? I'm also sure there are many things you'll have trouble with in the beginning. Take each one step at a time. I know you both can succeed. Anyway, it turns out that I've had a little trouble with my own work. And unfortunately, it looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm really sorry that things turned out like they did, but you should be grown up enough not to be lonely while I'm away. So until I get back, leave it up to the both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Roland. you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Your 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Sherazade and Aina. Cassius Bright. Seems like the type of letter your father would write. Touches lightly on things, but it's full of consideration toward the both of you. Yeah, looks that way. Queen's birthday celebration, is it? What I've heard, that's still a ways off. Yep, it's about 2 or 3 months away, which means this would be the perfect time to take a small trip. Really wonder where your father is and what he's up to. Forget about that, and let's focus on what's in the package. With an unknown sender, there's bound to be something interesting inside. To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself. We're not going to open it, are we? But we shouldn't be opening things addressed to my dad. Why don't you think of it this way? It was a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father disappeared. The two might be related, you know. That's true. Olivier, don't coax Estelle into doing something to satisfy your own curiosity. Actually, though, Olivier does have a good point. Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, surprise. Estelle opened the parcel from the unknown sender. Oh, hello. Inside was a shiny, black, hemispherical device, and enclosed was a single memo with the item. What's this supposed to be? It's an orbment. I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo says. I was able to secure the item the aforesaid group was carrying, so please take care of it. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis of it when you find an opportunity. K. That's it? Yeah, it looks like the sender didn't write anything else. Shara, do you have any idea who K or Professor R might be? I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue for either. Father's pretty well known, so there's a possibility these people could be foreigners too. This is the only thing we've got to go on, and honestly, I'm about ready to throw in the towel. The heck is this black orbit anyway? I think it's going to cause a lot of problems. From the shape alone, it doesn't look like anything intended for general use. It feels a little similar to a battle orbment, and so it's still quite different. A normal battle orbment has slots in which to install quartz. This one has none. This one is an artifact. An artifact? Precisely, an artifact is an orbment created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models for all orbments produced today. They are still occasionally discovered in ruins, but for the most part the Septine Church has custody over them. They're a type of antique, so to speak. This one doesn't appear to be that old. Looks to me like it was made recently. You're right about that. But this one almost seems like a black market item. Jeez, now look at what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know that we're all worried about him? Estelle? Oh, now he's getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender. What in the world has my dad got himself into this time? Estelle? You know, Estelle, I've been thinking. How about we continue our journey? Huh? Joshua? That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Yeah, he did say that, but we've already managed to get recommendations from Roland and Bose, right? All that's left are Rouen, Zeiss, and Grenzel. Only those 3. We do our jobs and travel around to those other regions. Just might hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves for nothing, considering Dad's skills. And there's also the possibility that he may have even travelled abroad to Erebonia. But I think getting off of our duffs... What? But I think getting off our own duffs is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting. Duffs. And we just might be able to find this Professor R too. I imagine you will. Joshua? What? You are a genius! Estelle, what are you talking about? This is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or maybe even 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart. So, should I consider that a yes? Oh, is it ever? Yes, yes, triple yes. Training to be a senior bracer as we travel around Liberl, and exposing what that no-good middle-aged man has been doing in the process. I think you're somehow missing the point. Looks like she's back to her old self. I guess it's settled then. Oh my. Well, take care. I'm going to head back to Roland now. No! That said, I'm still a little worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want to come along? Give it a rest, Shadow. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to become senior bracers. Wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us. And if you didn't go back, the Roland branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us. We'll figure out a way to get things done. And if you insist. Pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. If you run into any trouble, contact the Roland branch, you got it? I'll come running no matter where you are. Sure, thanks, Shadow. And the same goes for you. Don't get yourself too liquored up. It's the only thing I'm worried about. Alright, I'll watch the number of drinks. Never fear, dear children. You're going as well, aren't you? You can count on me to protect fair Shadow. And why are you headed to Roland? Not to mention Miss Shadow. That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bose. I thought it was about time I turned my attention toward another region. As for Roland's cuisine, I've heard the produce is just to die for, so that's what I'm looking forward to next. That's pretty much it. Says he wants me to introduce him to a nice restaurant and some lovely vegetables or some such nonsense. Since he's so persistent, I only agreed to him coming along under the condition that he go drinking with me at the bar. I'll never see him alive again. Olivier, I really hope you understand what you've promised her. I could die for all the likes of fine women and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as you continue your journey, Joshua. But after many agonizing hours of consideration, I've decided to accompany fair Scheherazade instead. I think I'll be better off with you a safe distance away from me. I'll have fun, but I'm warning you. Don't you dare make any trouble in Roland, you hear? Here's another piece of advice. When Scheheraz's at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come off. Seriously not joking when I say you should beware. How dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estelle? And besides, Ina's coming along too. Yeah, and she's even worse than you. The gloves come off? Huh? Is that perchance what you and Estelle were talking about before? Yes, Estelle said it best though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. Eh? The Roland-bound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Well, Lolly boy, it looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now, we better hurry and get on. Shadow, wait, can we talk this over? I'd really appreciate if I had just a little more time to think things through. Surely you're not getting cold feet already? If you consider yourself a man, then quit acting like a ninny. See you later, Shadow. Give regards to everyone in Roland. Have a wonderful trip, you two. I'm sure they'll get on fine. I mean, we know how they end up. Oh dear. Who's maintaining the grass to the left? Oh, there we go. Into chapter 2-ish, short of. So we'll end this part here. We'll see you in the next part. This has been a long part, but it's worth it. Right, see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.